Not following these simple steps could be costing your summer EP or album from crossing 100,000 streams or more. So we're going to break these steps into two different phases. Part A is all about building the hype, and part B is all about driving traffic. And I'm going to explain how they work. Before your song comes out, you need people hungry to listen. Because if you don't have that, asking a cold audience on release day is much harder than asking a warm, a hot, or even a burning hot audience who are dying to hear the music. And so the first thing I want you to do is to step into your audience's shoes and imagine what they will feel like as they are consuming the rollout of your first single, second single, or even the full EP or album. Instead of posting what you want to post, try and figure out what they want to see. So if you have a really exciting promo video that you love, work out what their reaction to that will be. Will it genuinely excite them? Or will they just scroll past it saying, oh, that's nice? Really dive into understanding what will excite them about a record. Because it's probably not what gets you excited because you know all the answers. If you've created a teaser and you know the steps to happen next, does that teaser make sense in isolation to get people hyped for more? So I promise you we're going to carry on that video about phase A, building hype, and phase B, driving traffic. But first, I want to tell you about the sponsor of this week's video, which is Token Tracks. They are a music Web3 platform and an NFT marketplace. And they have just launched a new program called Get Minted. I'm honored to be talking about this project because they've made it so easy for artists to mint their own NFTs around an EP or an album. And it's as easy as filling in a submission form like you're applying to DistroKid or any other music platform. And this month they are launching a special initiative called the Tracks Fund, which allows artists who mint their NFTs the opportunity to apply for up to £2,500 in funding. So the funding round opens soon and you have to have minted your NFTs to be eligible. So get moving fast and get in contact with them. Once you've actually sold your first 5 NFTs, you get access to the membership site behind Token Tracks, and there's some incredible bonuses that you can offer your people. One of the things I love the most is the ability to carve utility into these contracts. So you're getting people guaranteed access to your shows, you're going to give them merch, they're going to get special content that's only limited to NFT holders, and so much more. And they've built those smart contracts into the mix. I'm super excited to see how it progresses and if you mint your NFT with Token Tracks. If you're interested, head to tokentracks.com/getminted and fill out the submission form. Let them know that All About Helping was the one who sent you their way. And I cannot wait to see the NFTs that you guys build in and the wonderful way you can use this funding to support your project that I'll be talking about as we jump right back into the video. Step 2 is share your story. So write out 5 to 10 different narratives, what your song is about, and unpack those in depth and vulnerability and really share what the heart of this story is about. So let's say it was about a heartbreak. Like, was it a long-term relationship? Was it a short-term relationship? Was it something you hoped would turn into more? Was it something that hurt you deeply? Was it something that you knew it was a fling, but then you caught feelings? Like, find out what your song actually says and really expose those lyrics so people really understand what your lead single is about, so that the EP and the album will make so much more sense because the message has been received on the very first song. Step number 3 is to create conversation in your community. So if you know that other people have been through breakups and your song is about a breakup, this is the time to use the Instagram question sticker so people get involved. It's time to use the caption to ask people to comment about their experiences. You're asking the world if they have been in a situation that you've unpacked in your song. Because when they tell you these stories, people love to share about themselves, you find out more about your fans. And then when the song finally comes out, they'll get it with such a deeper level of understanding. And this works in your benefit to do this because all the while you're talking about, have you been through a heartbreak? Have you been through this? You're planting the seed in their mind that your song is going to be healing for them. Your song is going to give them a relief from the emotion that they've been going through. If it's a happy song, your song will give them the vibe to chill out to in the summer. Your song will help save the planet from environmental damage. Your song will help stand out for equality. Whatever your music is about, there is an angle and a narrative that you can tell the world, this is a situation that we all have experienced, and my song is the solution. You position yourself right in the middle as the bridge between what they are seeking and what they want. You are that missing piece. Step 4 is to batch, create, and execute. So these ideas are amazing, but you need to get out your camera, guys. You need to film content, Reels, TikToks, and YouTube Shorts about your song. Inside my group coaching program, The Magnetic Musician, I did a session recently about intentionally picking the first line hook and the first line story. So you begin with a really captivating first verbal sentence of the video, and then you go and perform the song. And I got every single person in the group to write down 5 to 10 of these and go and start filming and executing on these. And the numbers have been mind-blowing so far. And I don't want you to regret not posting more. That you get to a few days before your song and you got busy, you didn't prioritize this record, because if it is the lead single or the second single of your EP, this is the moment that is make or break. And people are going to remember that is the catalyst of your project, or they might forget it even existed. So make sure you put in all your energy and all your emphasis onto making this first or second single pop off if you want the full project to be successful. So that is everything I would do in phase A, the building of hype before your song even comes out. But now let's talk about phase B, driving traffic to the record once it's out. My first tip is to treat release day like the starting line, not the finishing line. So many artists will just do post after post after post and think, it's out. Finally, I can relax. But actually, that's the point we need to push on the gas harder. Once the song is out, you need to take all of that hype that you have built and drive traffic to the song on Spotify, on YouTube, or wherever you want people to listen, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, all of that. So it's okay if not all your material is out on the internet, on social media, in the world by release day. You have to have things cooking in the background to launch in the days after that. One of the things I recommend is performances, and that leads me nicely into step 2. Perform, perform, perform. You need simple videos of yourself, either lip syncing or for real singing and rapping your own song. And it can be scary, but it's actually so easy to just film yourself performing your song in a simple bedroom or in a very basic studio. Step number 3 is to invest in your success. So if you put all that hard work and that energy and that budget into creating the audio, into paying for mastering, paying for mixing, paying for a music video, paying for a lyric video, why would you skimp on the Instagram and the Facebook ads? Sometimes the investment is disproportionate and people put way more into the product than into the marketing of the product. I'm not going to tell you what the split should be, but it's about finding balance. Find a way that you can generate income, like I talked about in the sponsor of this week's video with token tracks, to be eligible for funding, raise money from any other method, or even save up from your hard-earned day job to put the money into Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and find out the best way to push your record to reach a new number of plays than you've ever had before. If you want this EP or this album to be the best project of your life, you'll need to put the money into the project. And finally, step 4, do not get discouraged. If you're posting about your music and people aren't listening, remember that these are not the fans you want. These are the fans you have. And you can always go out there and find new fans who want to listen to your music. There is a community for everybody. Whether you like weird Star Wars pop, or whether you like environmentally friendly and LGBTQ rap, there is definitely a space in this world for everybody. And there are pockets of people already talking about the music that you make. They just don't know that you exist yet. So you have to use the tools you have, Instagram Reels and TikTok and YouTube Shorts, to infiltrate the conversations that are already happening around your brand. The best place to start is to find the biggest person in your niche and then go after their fan base. So really don't forget that if you're not happy with the numbers you're getting, do not give up and say, my project wasn't a success. Push harder and find the tribe that you want. So if you're now feeling excited but a little bit anxious about how you're going to release your EP or your album, I want you to book in a discovery call with me. Let's just bounce around some ideas. I'd love to be of service and tell you how I could build a plan to get you from where you are to where you want to be. If your goal is as ambitious as 100,000 streams on your album, let's talk. If your goal is to get 250,000 plays on your YouTube video, let's talk. There's ways that I can help you get towards that goal and make your next release your best ever release. So there's a quick form to fill in, and then you put time in my diary at the time you choose, and we'll have a conversation, no pressure, no hidden agenda, just to get you to the goal that you want. I'd love to be a supporting hand in helping you, and I want to thank you again for being a part of the All About Helping family. There are plenty of free resources and some paid ones on my website, allabouthelping.co.uk, if you want to find a framework, a strategy, a tool, or even a blueprint how to get to your music goal. And if you're wondering if I can make this happen, go and watch this playlist up here, which is where a rapper and a singer challenged me to put 100,000 plays on their EP. And I guess you'll find out for yourself if I did it.